Thanks for clicking on to the Monday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. Hope everybody is doing well so far today. Plenty of heat, plenty of cool spots to talk about globally today as well. The average, according to the GFS chart, is indicating 0.3 Celsius above normal globally, 0.6 Celsius above normal in the Northern Hemisphere. And a lot of the reason for that is the 1.3 Celsius above normal within the Arctic region in particular. And you can see here some of these these hot spots basically over Canada, United States, Europe, Asia. You can see plenty of heat widespread across this region, even Africa as well. So we've got areas of large areas of heat, but we've also got, of course, cool areas. Temperatures close to average in the UK today, cooler than normal across the northwest, Pacific Northwest, the United States, Western Canada. We had the first 122 degree high at Death Valley there in recent days. We've had some exceptional cool temperatures across parts of South America, actually, fairly low lying and also close to the equator. So significant temperatures here as well. Significant temperatures, of course, across Iberia and Azure reached 43 Celsius yesterday. We've seen 40.8 Celsius recorded in Portugal yesterday as well, close to 39 in parts of France. And this is day 4, so temperatures this afternoon are above the 40 Celsius mark for the 4th day in a row across Iberia, and we're only going to continue to see that through the rest of this working week, unfortunately. Looking at the Europe temperatures here, this is the anomaly here for the month of June so far. We're starting to squeeze out any cool anomaly across the UK with warm, very warm across Iberia, France, pretty much all of Europe is warmer than normal. So June is following the long-term 2022 trend of warmer than normal, as you can see here. Looking at the GFS ensemble here, this is the day-by-day increments, and we'll have a look at the initial period. So we've got the deep trough over the North Atlantic. We've got plenty of heat extending through Iberia and into France, as you can see here. And then as we play and get to the current period, actually, because that was away back on Saturday, I do apologise for that. This is today, and you can see what's going on. We've got an area of low pressure, a trough, well to the west-southwest of Iberia. In fact, it's just off the Azores. What's quite interesting here is this orientation, in a sense, is going to change and shift. The deepening and eastward progression of that trough of Iberia, along with the trough developing over the North Atlantic, is going to be allowing that heat to get transported out of Iberia through France and into the southern half of the British Isles here. And the reason why it's only going to be the southern half, unfortunately, is you see here how the pressure builds, becomes very strong indeed, with the core centred over the north of France, southern portions of the British Isles, with temperatures in excess probably of 30 to 32 Celsius in the southeast of England, somewhere within the greater London area. We're also going to be seeing temperatures close to 40 in France, and into the mid-40s, I think, in parts of central Spain over the next few days. But it's that area of low pressure off Iberia that moves east, allows that heat to get forced north, but it's actually a deepening trough over the North Atlantic that slides east towards Scotland that actually stops the heat from getting really into Scotland, I think. And I maintain that idea that I think we unfortunately are not going to see any real heat pushing up into Scotland, I think, as we go through the rest of this week and into the weekend here. And then, as you notice here, their area of high pressure then builds to the north. We have a cool to northwesterly airflow riding around the periphery of that area of high pressure over the Atlantic, and we're back into the cooler theme once again. So the heat is a short-lived spell, even for England and Wales, and then we eventually start to see a trough developing and dropping south towards the British Isles here as we go forward here. So really, I don't think places such as Scotland, Northern Ireland, in parts of Scandinavia. I just don't think we're going to get anything major in the way of heat as we go through really the rest of June. In fact, if I'm being honest with you, looking at the 2 meter temperature anomaly chart here, this is off the ensemble, of course, and you can see here that as we play through the weekend just gone and then on into the start of the week, we had, of course, cooler normal temperatures across the UK, Ireland as well. Sorry, I'm starting to get tired. This is the third take, by the way, because I mucked up the last two. And across northern France, if you notice here, central portions of Europe, then the heat builds northwards here, and you can see these anomalies. Even for Scotland, you notice here that the model is indicating above normal temperatures, but this is a good one here. So this is at 18Z, Friday afternoon, probably the hottest day of the week. We've got the core of the heat centered northern Iberia, through the heart of France, Low Countries, and into southern and eastern England. That is where the temperatures are going to be in the high 20s, knocking the door 30 Celsius. Eastern Scotland, we could see temperatures into the mid 20s, possible, but further west, it's a different story altogether with that trough moving in. And then you notice here that we start to pick up on blue colours representing below normal temperatures, and that will take us through a good part of the rest of the month, I think, as we play through the loop. You can see here plenty of blues on the chart here. So that's it for today. I'm not going to muck it up. I've got too far this time, so I'm going to cut while I'm ahead. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video, and I will be back hopefully again tomorrow with more. Bye for now.